I got this weight on my shoulders, slowing me down. I don't know how it came about. And why.
These are going to be the cupboards that I'm sorting out today. These three at the top, these two on the right, and all of these down here. As usual, I'm going to start by moving across the kitchen from left to right. And the first one is a very unexciting cupboard. It's the cupboard of bags. I'm not much taller than 5 Subway sandwiches, so reaching up here is not that easy for me, and I didn't realise how many bags were actually up here. But however many there are, I know it's too many. Next up, we have the cupboard under the oven, which is full of baking trays and a bunch of stuff we never ever use. This is definitely a no-no, and I do not recommend this, but I'm taking every single thing out of all of these cupboards and I'm putting it onto the worktops so that I can really see what I have and where I think is the best place for all of it to go. Which does mean once you started, there's no going back, because your entire kitchen is going to be full of all your stuff. I do have one tip for you though. If you are going to do this, make sure you leave enough room for you to reach your kettle or anything else you might need to.
Feeling so hopeless, I gotta find a way before it disappears. I cannot stay. I feel the pressure on me, how it's itching under my own skin. It's getting real hard to breathe. I gotta move on right now. I feel the pressure.
And while I'm here, I am going to clean the inside and outside of each of these cupboards as well. When in Rome and all that.
Ooh, when did I get so blind? I didn't see this coming. Ooh, I should have heard faith calling.
I don't even know what to tell you what's in this cupboard. It's just stuff, just kitchen stuff.
Get out. Yeah, how do I get out? I feel the pressure on me, how it's itching under my own skin. It's getting real hard to breathe. I gotta move on right now. I feel the pressure.
George Foreman, which I think we've only used twice in 5 years.
Had me going good, but it left a scar. You invite me and then you turn me down. Get my hopes up and then you're gone. I fall for every word that you say to me. So hard, being drawn to you so easily. I am stuck in a loop of chemicals. What's the point of this? But I don't wanna be alone. I keep looking at my phone, but you never call me. And then I see you on the street, said your heart just skipped a beat.
This is the contents of 2 cupboards, which is frightening me because I don't have that much cupboard space to empty all of them. And here's the bag of bags. Next up is the snack cupboard, which we actually cleared this out a couple of weeks ago. So I contemplated not doing it at all, but what was sending me was the top shelf because I don't even know what was happening up there. And I did think they probably haven't been properly cleaned for a while, so. And this is one of my boyfriend's secret stashes of plates.
So curious, your friends have told me just to give you time. Weekends are passing by like everything is fine. I know this is so delusional. I have lost my grip, but I don't wanna be alone. I keep looking at my phone, but you never call me. And then I see you on the street, said your heart just skipped a beat, and that you miss
selection of some of the parts that are fine from all the cupboards. I made the executive decision as head of the kitchen to not clear out this drawer. I think I did this about a month ago and really gave it a deep clean. So I was just going to leave that one alone and onto the plates drawer.
I'm on the train headed back to Indiana. The rain is forming into rivers.
This drawer of pans and saucepans is giving me nothing, but I'm not entirely sure where else they would go in the kitchen. Is there maybe a better system for organising them? I don't know. Stickers. If you have a toddler, stickers everywhere. And I was looking for this the other day and I couldn't find it, and it had managed to find its way to the back of the drawer, so out you come, little fellow.
Over in our hometown, running free. It could be everything that we were chasing. I'm impatient just to see how you make everything fall into place. How you make everything fall into place.
Yeah, it's not looking good, is it? You know when you decide to sort out your wardrobe and you get all of your clothes and you put them on your bed and then you walk away for a bit and then you come back 9 hours later and you think, I do not have the energy to deal with this. Well, that's kind of how this feels. Basically, anything that's on the top shelves of any of these cupboards is no man's land to me because I cannot see them properly and I definitely cannot reach them without a stool. So things up here seem to have a tricky way of staying up here for a long period of time without being used.
Here in our hometown, running free. It could be everything that we were chasing. I'm impatient just to see how you make everything fall into place. How you make everything fall into place.
I don't know why, but this cupboard always ends up with this patch of dust in the corner. I assume it's coming from the cupboard above, but it makes no sense to me and it's a continual job for me. Oh, I found a little straggler.
But now I know in my hometown, running free. It could be everything that we were chasing. I'm impatient just to see how you make everything fall into place. How you make everything fall into place. You've told me more than once to show you my intention.
One of my nemesis The mugs cupboard. There are only 2 adults that live here that drink out of mugs, and yet we have something like 25 of them. And we all know we have our favourite mugs and use them on repeat. Here's some more plates I didn't know existed. Mugs are one of those things that are so sentimental, aren't they? And my nana brought me this one back from Ireland. My uncle lives in Ireland, and she'd always bring me back a little souvenir. Backstreet Boys saw them in concert in Bournemouth, 1996, I think. I actually thought I was going to marry Nick Carter. This was my dad's mug, and when he was clearing out his cupboards, he asked me if I wanted any, and this mug just reminds me of my dad, so I wanted to keep that one. And instead of medals, the French 10K gave out mugs, which I really loved at the time, but now I don't know what to do with them. I don't want to use them in case they get broken, but if you're in the southwest, I highly recommend the French 10K. It's a great run with a massive hill at the end.
Never to be said. Though I know I can't deny your eyes. I've got this inner battle. I don't know how to act. I ain't a person who understands the commitment of a romance, but somehow I need you.
It's unfortunate that I realised this towards the end of my clean, but taking out the top shelf is way easier than trying to reach up to it, so note for future me.
With the lights on, if you're gonna be moving on solo, wait a second, cause they're playing the best song. I'll be there if you reach out to me. Reach out to me. Reach out to me. Searching for the truth somewhere else when I just want you. There was a void in my soul.
This cupboard here is the Tupperware cupboard and the dog cupboard. Lots of her stuff seems to be down in this cupboard here, but she actually has her own drawer, so I might be able to put some of the stuff back into her drawer rather than taking up some cupboard space.
Cause they're playing the best song. I'll be there if you reach out to me. Reach out to me.
If this isn't everyone's Tupperware cupboard, then clearly you are adulting a lot better than I am right now.
Club will go all night. I see you in the back, the mood is right. If I just had your number, I would let you know how I feel. You walk up to me, start dancing to the music energy.
The penultimate cupboard is the medicine cupboard, and I cannot even reach up to the middle shelf of this cupboard, so anything higher than that is just, I don't even know what's up here. But I do know I like to randomly throw stuff in there and just close the door.
Stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. Feel your hands, the way you're touching me around my neck. Got chills down my back, you do it right. The way you're holding me, no, I don't want this moment to stop. No need to fight it, I cannot hide it. We won't regret it, so come with me, maybe we're meant to be. A perfect melody, and I don't want this moment to stop.
I'm looking at this, regretting all of my life choices, but I guess it does force me to go through every single thing. But the temptation to just put everything back in the cupboards that it came from was magnificent.
It's all about us.
My dirty little secret, which is the final cupboard, which is my cleaning cupboard, and I cannot see behind there at all. There were things in this cupboard that I didn't even know existed, things that I bought two of that I had no idea, and I've been meaning to relocate all the stuff in this cupboard here and pop it into a different cupboard instead. I'm also realising doing this voiceover, I say cupboard a ridiculous amount of times.
It's all about us. It's all about us. Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. Can't get enough.
I'm about to go to the depths of Narnia. I have to physically climb into the cupboard to reach the back of here, so it does not make sense to keep anything in here that we would need to use on a day-to-day basis. And I've seen those kind of pull-out drawer things that you can get for these kind of cupboards that go round a corner. However, they're so expensive and I do not want to spend any more money on any organising products. I want to just get this job done with anything I already have. And because we've got so many Tupperware boxes, I do actually use those around the house for organising some things.
If you might mess it up, you're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You
Found a stainless steel cleaner that I didn't know I had.
your work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws.
Half of these things were just shoved at the back of the cupboard, so I'm going to try and use some of them over the next few months.
Did I try? Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it
Oh, hello, Mr. Tumnus.
than the others think? And who cares if you might mess it? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine.
I'm watching this back and screaming internally because look at all of this stuff that I now have to put away.
'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine.
I tried to organise the pans in a more aesthetic way, but in the end I just kind of shoved them back in and closed the drawer. These are all of the products from my cleaning cupboard. I want this to serve as a reminder to myself I do not need to buy any more cleaning products. Once I finished organising this cupboard, I kept opening it just so that I could admire all of my gorgeous cleaning products like a weirdo. I tried to group them in kind of a DIY section so you can see the vinegar at the bottom and all of my homemade sprays as well. And then I tried to get kind of a floor section where it was floor cleaner, carpet cleaner, that sort of thing. And then again with the bathroom stuff. And once I'm finished organising all of these things, it's the most unnecessarily alluring cupboard I've ever seen in my whole life. And I'm actually excited to show you what the cupboard looks like after.
Problems, I would
see what I mean. 10 out of 10. Stunning, gorgeous. If I had such a thing as a favourite cupboard, this would now be it. See you later, my lovelies.
Right now you're not alone.
I don't even know how to follow that. How do I follow that? Well, with this awful tray cupboard, which doesn't look like I've organised it that much. But I feel like it kind of makes a bit more sense to have these things down here.
In my head, 'cause you're trouble, yeah.
Now, my plan for the Narnia cupboard is to shove things that we never or very, very rarely use right to the back and put kind of seasonal stuff a bit more towards the front. However, I have a bit of a loose plan for myself that if I do not use things in this cupboard within a year, then perhaps it's time they went to the kitchen man in the sky. I felt like I was having an epiphany trying to sort out this cupboard. I thought I'm going to put glasses on the bottom, mugs that we use all the time on the middle shelf, but I quickly realised the middle shelf is not that accessible for me. I find it quite difficult to reach up there, so I thought, no, they're going to have to go back into the cupboards that they were originally in.
All the questions in my head, 'cause you're trouble, yeah.
And all of my sentimental mugs are going to go right to the top because I can't reach them, which means they're not going to get broken or anything like that.
'Cause you're trouble. Yeah, you're trouble. Yeah, you're trouble, trouble, trouble. Yeah, you're trouble.
We do actually have a much better system for keeping our snacks in. However, my toddler has decided to start taking food out of the cupboard without asking for permission, so we had to move it to a cupboard that he could just reach and help himself.
To recall what we meant, all the words you never said, all the questions in my head, 'cause you're trouble, yeah. Yeah, you're trouble.
I also felt like even though we have child locks on all of the cupboards below, we should probably keep the sharp barbecue stuff right at the top so nobody can get their hands on that. I might need some convincing that Tupperware cupboards can actually look tidy. I feel like this one is tidy, but I still wasn't all that happy with it by the end of it. And the dog stuff has gone from the cupboard below, so I thought this might be a good place for me to put my cleaning gadgets and tools down there.
We break up and you slam.
And I felt like I still had enough space left to be able to put my vases in the Narnia cupboard right at the front so I can actually reach them if I need one. These are all of the things that came out of my medicine cupboard that were either expired or they're just empty boxes. Not quite sure why I decided to show you this empty cupboard, but oh, doesn't that look great after all that clutter inside of it? Anyway, this is what I mean when I say I like to use things that I've already got to organise. So this is an empty ice cream tub. And I'm going to pop all of our prescriptions into here, which will help keep it nice and organised in the cupboard instead of just loose. And as you can see, I've used quite a few old takeaway boxes to organise a lot of the medicines as well. And that, folks, is a wrap. So once I've organised and cleaned all of the cupboards, it only felt right to carry on and clean the rest of my kitchen so the outside looks just as good as all of the inside of the cupboards. I've used my 1 part vinegar to 1 part water DIY spray here, but actually I found that stainless steel spray, so maybe I should give that a whirl next time.
You push me out, but I come back. That attraction, I can't fight that. Oh, keep telling myself that I should let go, but I hold on. And oh, keep telling myself that I should move on, but I don't. 'Cause we got that mad love, we got that sad love, we got that fun love, we got that young love, yeah, that dumb love. 'Cause we
ended up with an empty cupboard there. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I thought I would treat you to some nice before and after shots. However, looking at this now, I realise it looks a bit horror film-like with all the cupboard doors open like this. Anyway, I hope this has maybe inspired you or motivated you to clean all of your kitchen cupboards. I promise you, it doesn't take as long as you think it does. I had to do all of this around the twins' nap time, so it didn't take me anywhere near as long as I actually thought it would, and I only ended up with 2 casualties by the end, so sayonara nails.